Hello, RoahmMythril here once again. Uh, Gods, this is hard. Those who've been with me for a long time know that my step-uncle, he's always had health issues since I've been on YouTube. He'd had a stroke years before I started making videos, and so his health has always been just something that he's been in and out of the hospital now and again. Uh, his health took a major downturn late last year. In October, he had to go up to the hospital due to pneumonia and complications thereof. He had an infection in his lungs, a lot of fluid building up, that sort of thing. And they worked to treat it and thought they'd gotten it. He'd come home through November and he was fine. Then about mid-December, he had to go back up to the hospital because the fluid buildup was back and actually worse. There had been liver damage, and so there was fluid from that building up in his abdomen. So he was at that hospital for a bit, then they transferred him to another hospital that had better specialists to deal with this sort of thing. And he had been there since late December all the way till now, like mid-March basically. Uh, Everything was looking good. Everything was looking better. He was supposed to have a minor surgery today to implant, uh, gods, I forget what they called it, some sort of catheter, I think they said it was, that was going to help him to be able to come home, and that a home health care worker would come out to help him drain that. It was supposed to drain off the fluid from his liver, and that was just going to be part of his routine, but that he was going to be able to be up and about doing all his usual stuff. It wasn't going to be a problem. But he never actually made it into surgery. Uh, he was having his lunch today, and he suddenly went into some sort of arrest. I don't know all the details on that yet, just that there was some sort of arrest he went into, and they worked on him for 2 hours, and they performed CPR, and he didn't make it. It was about 4 p.m. today. My step-uncle passed away. It's the sort of thing that, you hope for the best, prepare for the worst, and it still doesn't really help in this kind of situation. Everything was looking good, and just such a sudden downturn there. So, obviously, I'm gonna have to be there for my family. We have a lot of arrangements we have to make, a lot of things we have to figure out, things that were in his name. We have to contact his family. His extended family lives out of state, so we have to get with them, see what's going to happen there. We have to make the funeral arrangements, see when that's going to be. So that's pretty much what's going to be going on my end for the foreseeable future. Uh, I'm obviously not going to be working on videos during all this. The channel is going to be on a bit of a forced hiatus here. Uh, I don't know what else to say. There's the slight comfort of knowing that he's going to be with his wife, my aunt, who passed away several years ago. And, he missed her terribly, and so you could just see that. So there is the small comfort of knowing that they're together again. Just kind of looking at it that way. Gods. So, my apologies for the delays. I know people are going to tell me I shouldn't be apologizing for this and that I need to do what I need to do. And so that's what I'm trying to go with right now. But I just wanted to let everyone know what's happening, why there won't be videos for a while. We'll just have to see how things work out with all this, and when I'll be able to get back to work, when, once all the feelings are dealt with, all the uh, words are failing me right now. All the just all the things we have to do, getting everything in order. That's going to be the big thing for now. So that, thank you very much for watching. Each and every one of you, thank you for your continued support. It truly does mean a lot to me. And I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.